I was eating out my sister until I heard a woman crying in my backyard.
Every night at 4 a.m. I hear a woman crying in my backyard. The neighbors warned me not to listen to her. The first time it happened, my wife woke me up. "Harry, do you hear that?" she asked in a terrified whisper. Those are 4 words you don't want to hear in the middle of the night. At first I tried to convince myself that there wasn't anything to worry about. I knew the siblings next door liked to make love from time to time, and I figured it was just one of them making all that noise. However, that quickly changed, and images of a home invasion raced through my mind. Shots fired. Our children and my pregnant wife dead in their beds. But when I strained to listen, all I heard was the sound of someone crying. Man or woman, child or adult, I couldn't be sure. Only one thing I knew. It was coming from right under our window. "Is there someone out there?" Emily called from the bed. "I don't know." Despite the sound, when I squinted into the gray shadows, I couldn't see anyone. "I'm going to check," I said, heading for the door. "No, stay here, we'll call the police. I'll just take a look, I'll be fine, don't worry." I went downstairs armed with nothing more than a cell phone, but when I shined the light around through the windows, I didn't find anyone. The crying, however, continued. Now it sounded like it was coming from the forest surrounding our backyard, just past the tree line. And to me it sounded like a woman's cries, too restrained to be a child's and too soft and high-pitched to be a man's. I pulled open a window, cupped my hands and called out, "Hey, do you need help?" The crying sound stopped immediately, but she didn't reply. No other sounds came from the forest save for the wind rustling through the trees. "Hello?" I yelled. "Anyone out there?" A beat of silence. Then she started screaming, blood-curdling shrieks, over and over. No words, no cries for help, just screaming. That pushed me into action. I pulled out my phone and dialed 911. "There's a woman screaming in my backyard. I think she's hurt or in danger. She won't respond to me." The stairs creaked as my wife rushed down. "Did you call the police?" I nodded. "Oh my God, what the hell is going on out there?" She kept her hand protectively over her belly, as if to shield our unborn child from whatever horrors lay outside. My hand reached for the glass door. What if someone is killing her? Right now? Or what if she's being abducted and they'll both be gone by the time the police are here? Emily yanked me back. "No, you are not going out there." "But..." She pulled the door shut and locked it. "You could get killed." Thankfully, the police into the backyard. The screaming cut off suddenly. Their flashlights scanned through the trees as they searched, lighting the leaves in white. 20 minutes later, they came back empty-handed. "Probably what you heard was the foxes," the officer said. "They've got this crazy mating call that sounds just like a woman screaming. But I heard her crying." "Look it up online," he said with a smile. "I've been fooled by it too. They sound just like a woman screaming her lungs out. It's insane." By the time we climbed back in bed, the gray light of dawn was spreading over the horizon. When I couldn't sleep, I took the officer's advice and looked up fox sounds. Apparently they do make a sound that sounds pretty similar to a woman screaming. Convincing myself that's all it was, I fell asleep, completely unaware that this was the only beginning of our worst nightmare. The following night it happened again, right at 4 a.m. on the dot. The soft crying coming from the forest. I called the police again. Yet again, they found nothing. They also warned me not to call them over the crying again unless things got worse. And so I didn't call them when it happened the next night. And the next. And the next. I chalked it up to the foxes even though they only made screaming sounds, not crying. I forced myself to fall back asleep every time. We invested in a heavy-duty white noise machine. Bought